I made $4,361.02 in just 48 hours. And I didn't do any dropshipping. I didn't sell anything on Amazon. I didn't even touch crypto. I didn't sell t-shirts or coffee mugs. I didn't post a bunch of affiliate links hoping someone would click. I didn't use any paid ads. I didn't need a big social media following. I didn't have to dance on TikTok or go viral. I didn't even need a website. I just had a simple offer that solved a real problem for people, and I talked to them like a human being. That's it. And if you can understand how to talk to people, listen to what they need, and offer something that can help them, you can do the exact same thing. Let me start with what I didn't do, because this part is super important. Most people are trying to make money with the same old stuff. Things like dropshipping, where you sell stuff online that ships from a warehouse, or Amazon FBA, where you buy a bunch of products and hope people find them on Amazon, or crypto, which is basically gambling at this point. Print on demand, where you make shirts or mugs or random stuff and hope people want to buy them, or affiliate marketing, where you promote somebody else's product and hope they click your link and buy. The problem with all of these is that they're way too crowded. Way too many people are doing the same thing, and because of that, the profit you make per sale is super low. If you're lucky, you might only make a few bucks here and there. It's like digging for gold in a field full of people with better tools. So what I did instead was different. I sold something that we call a high-ticket offer. So it basically just means an offer that's expensive. Instead of trying to make $10 from hordes of people, I made thousands of dollars from just a couple clients. And I didn't pay to get traffic. I didn't run ads. I just used free places on the internet to find people who needed help. Then I talked to them and I asked them about their problem and showed them how I could help them to solve it. We hopped on a quick call, I explained everything clearly, and they said yes. That is where the money came from. Not from selling cheap stuff to random strangers, but from offering something valuable to a few people who really wanted it. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. Now, let me explain step 1, because this is the foundation. You need a good offer. And what I mean by this is that you need to solve a problem that people are already trying to fix. Not something people kind of want. Not something that's nice to have or cool. I'm talking about a real problem, something they're stressed about. Something they wish they could have fixed yesterday, like helping people to lose weight, or teaching business owners how to get more customers cheaply, or helping someone to get better sleep if they have insomnia. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's something they really care about and need to fix. Your offer needs to promise a clear result, a clear transformation. Like for example, going from having 0 clients to getting their first 3 high-paying customers, or going from being tired all the time by sleeping through the night and having more energy. That is what makes people pay money and pay attention. Now if you're thinking, but I don't have the skill, let me explain. You can learn any skill fast. You can take a course, read a book, watch some videos, practice for a few weeks. Or, and this is even simpler, you can partner with someone who already knows how to do it. There are great people out there who are great at solving problems, but have no idea how to find clients or close deals. You can be the person who brings in the clients and splits the money with them. You don't need to be an expert, you just need to bring value in your own way. My first successful offer was helping agency owners, coaches, and course sellers to get to 5 to 10K per month consistently. Once I had the offer, I moved to step 2. I needed to find people who wanted what I had. And again, I didn't spend any money on ads. I just used free places online. Like for example, Facebook groups where business owners were hanging out, or LinkedIn where professionals go talk about work stuff. I used Reddit for market research because people ask questions all day long, or Instagram because I saw people following people that they thought could solve their problem, so I looked for signs. People saying they needed help, people saying they were stuck, asking for advice, and then I just messaged them. It wasn't a long message, just a short friendly note. For example, something like, hey, I saw your post about trying to get more coaching clients. I help new coaches with that. Would you be open to a quick chat in the next day or 2? That's it. So there's no hard selling, you're not begging anyone, you're just offering people to talk. I also posted on YouTube, and people came to me for advice, and some of them became paying clients too. Now the goal of that message is not to sell them directly. It's just to get them on a phone call or a Zoom call, because that is where the selling happens. If they say yes, if they're qualified for your offer, you book a time to call. And here's what's important. You're not closing the deal in the DMs. You're not explaining your whole process there. You're not trying to convince them. You just move the conversation to a call to see if you can actually help them or not. That is where the magic is. And you don't need a ton of people saying yes, just a few really. If you want to do this properly, you want to message about 100 people per day. Some will reply, most won't, but a few will get on a call, and a few of those will become paying customers. That's all you need to make 10k per month remotely. It's not as hard as people make it out to be. Not with high ticket offers at least. Now step 3 is the sales call. I know that the word sales can feel scary for some people, but this is not about being pushy or slick. It's about being honest, being real. You're just talking to someone who has a problem and wants help. First, I ask them about their situation. What's going on? What are they struggling with? How long has it been happening? What have they tried? Then I tell them about how I help people like them. If I have examples or stories or results, I share them. And if I don't, I just explain my plan. I walk them through it step by step. I show them I've thought this through. Then I tell them the price. And I say it like it's worth it because it is. When you know you can help someone, it's your moral obligation to sell it to them. Because without your help, they won't stay stuck. Something you need to understand is that people don't say yes because you use fancy words, or because the way that you dress is nice, or what car you drive, or how many PhDs you have. They say yes because they believe you can help them. And they say yes because you believe it too. So be confident in your offer. Before you can sell anyone, you need to be sold on it yourself. Otherwise, you can't sell. And if they say yes, boom, you've got your first sale. That is where the money comes from. That's how I made over $4,000 in just 48 hours. That's 2 days. From just a couple of clients saying yes to an offer they really needed. Now, here's why this high-ticket approach works so well. When you sell something expensive, you don't need a lot of customers. You just need 1 or 2 people who really want what you have. That's it. So it's less stress, less chasing, and more money for you. Also, it's been my experience that people who pay more are more serious. They take action, they follow through, they get better results. And that helps you grow your business even faster. Because people get better results because they're more committed. With low-ticket offers, you need to sell to hordes of people, and most of them don't even use the thing they bought. They don't even open it. It's a grind. High ticket is clean, simple, and honestly way more fun. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. So how do you keep this going? You keep refining, you make your offer better, you write better messages, you get better at calls, you track what's working. If no one's replying to your DMs, try a new message. If no one's buying on your calls, change how you explain the offer. Practice, adjust, improve. The more you do this, the easier it gets. You start knowing exactly who to talk to and what to say. You start getting better results, and once it works, you can add more traffic sources, maybe build a team, maybe automate some parts. But at the start, keep it super simple. Now, let me warn you about a few things to avoid. Don't be vague with your offer. I help people grow doesn't mean anything. Be specific. Say who you help and what you help them to do. Don't sound desperate in the DMs. People can smell that from a mile away. Just be normal, be helpful. Don't show up like a robot. And don't just wing it on the sales call. Have a plan. Know your steps. Ask questions. Turn it into a repeatable process by using a proven script. Listen to people. And then, if you can help them, explain how you can help them. And also, don't charge too little. If you're solving a real problem, you should get paid well for it. People are happy to spend money if you can actually fix something important for them. So here's what you can do right now to copy what I did. First, create a simple and valuable offer. Something people already want. Then, go find those people on social media. Start conversations. Don't sell in the DMs, remember. Just invite them on a call. On the call, ask about their problems. And if you can help them, make them an offer. If you do this every way, even just for a couple weeks, you'll start to see what works. You'll learn fast. And if you keep going, you will land your first client. It's guaranteed. Then your second. And just like that, you're making real money from your own offer without needing anything fancy. And that's exactly how I made over $4,000 and more actually in 2 days. And the best part is, I can do it again whenever I want, and so can you. Now look, if you're serious about becoming financially free this year, then click on the link in the description below, because I've made a video where I'm explaining how I've been able to make more than $1,000 a day in profit with my business. And sometimes, as you can see, it's more than that. And right now, we're also offering free strategy calls with me or a member of my team to help you come up with a custom game plan to help you reach financial freedom in 90 days or less. But be quick, because we have very limited spots, so click the link in the description below and book your call while spots are still open. With that being said, I'll see you on the other side.